Hey YouTube, it's Nevaeh and I am back after several months. I just wanted to talk to you guys about my channel and give you a lot of people have been asking me, you know, when are you gonna make another video? When is there another video gonna come? You know, what kind of pranks are you doing? Where you been? So I'm just gonna make this video just to clear up some things. But the hard part about this video is finding where to start. Okay, well, if you don't know, me and Dimitri are not together anymore. We haven't been together for several months now. Yeah. And not only am I making this video for myself, I'm making this video for my daughter. Some people say closure isn't good for you, but maybe this is just, what I needed to make. I needed to make a video to clear the air. I needed to make a video to, clear the rumors that's been going on. Excuse me. Where do I start? Okay, well, and I'm gonna say this: I'm not making this video to bash anyone. I'm not making this video for anyone to feel bad for me. Let me just say that I'm not making this video for clout, as people may say. I'm making this video for myself. I'm making this video for my child. So with that being said, let me just jump right into it. If you don't know my story, I'm about to tell you. I left El Paso, Texas, January 20th. I don't want to get all into detail about what's been going on or what happened, why I left. But I had left El Paso January 20th, 2018. And it's like right after, I want to say February, it was okay, how can I put this? The reason I actually left Texas was because, like, me and Dimitri were going to, like, give each other space. We were going to do a season. They call it a season apart. We were going to do a season apart from each other, We felt like we was around each other all day, every day, We really didn't have much time apart, as you can say. My back hurt. Sorry, excuse me. After, like, okay, January, February, March, maybe the end of March and the beginning of April, that's when everything starts to, cramp up. I want to say get really, really, really iffy, change, get really, really different. Everybody started to notice, like, hey, y'all not together anymore. What's going on? I'm seeing him post this. I'm seeing you post that. What's going on? Let us know. So I'm here to, tell you what's going on. So during that time, the end of March and like the beginning of April, we both decided. Well, at the time, I'm going to admit everything in this video. I'm going to pour out everything, put everything on the table. During the time of, of beginning of March, the end of March, beginning of April, I was still holding on to him. I still loved him. I still wanted my family, me, him, my daughter. I still wanted that. I believed in long-lasting relationships. I believed in all of that. I still believe in all of that right now. That just because something happened, with me and him it's not going to take away my mindset from me not believing in anything else. I still believe in it. But with that being said, at that time, I was believing in it, and, I was thinking, okay, well, maybe things will get better. Maybe we can actually work on things if, we're separated for right now. So as time flies by, I'm not in Texas with him. So, I guess, how you get this lonely feeling and you feel like searching for love? You feel like finding love in someone else even when you're in love with someone? If that makes sense. If that doesn't make sense, let me just back up for a second. But that's just how I felt that he saw the picture, how he went off about it. But I started to see more and more different girls here and there. You know, at the time, all of his, like, every social media he had was still logged into my phone. My stuff was logged into his phone. We had a joint account for Instagram. We everything was just still, and everything was still as one. But with that being said, with his notifications coming to my phone, it would just be females back to back, back to back, back to back. And it was kind of embarrassing because, like I said before, I was still holding on. Men, they say men move on faster than women. That may be true. Honestly, I'm starting to believe that may be true, but men move faster than women. And I had to really realize and think to myself, is this love? Is this genuine? Is this really how you give each other space, how you work on things? At the time, I'm thinking maybe we're not gonna, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna fix. It's clear when a man tell you when a man tells you what he don't want, and you're still, okay, well, maybe blah, 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 then that's on you. And that was on me. That was my fault. That was all on me. I admit that. I admit everything right now. That was me. That was my fault. I end up being very, very hurt because I was still holding on to this man when he's literally telling me, look, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be a family man. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be a family man. This is not for me. I thought I was ready. I wasn't ready. And hearing that, you like, maybe, well, you don't know what you're talking about. You just tired right now. You're sick. The medicine talking, stuff like that. That's how I was thinking. That's how I was picturing it. But it was genuine. It was genuine. He was serious about it, and I started to catch on as the months, passed by. So let's just skip to the real concept of why I'm really making this video. Okay, the beginning of April, kind of towards the middle, and on so forth today. The beginning of April, I'm not gonna say any female's name on this video. I'm not gonna bash anyone because everything happened for a reason. I'm not gonna put him down in this video. I'm just making this video for closure. I'm making this video for me and my child. Me and my child. I'm gonna get into that in a few minutes, but yeah, he was, at that time, how can I say this without, okay, at that time, the beginning of April, he really, how I figured to really actually move on from him, he actually flew someone out to our apartment, the apartment we were living in, the videos we made, all, everything like that. He actually flew someone out there. And I mean, because you got to understand, I didn't understand at the time, but you got to understand, in his mind, he moved on. He didn't want this anymore. He didn't want this. He didn't want that. So he moving on. He felt like, okay, well, why not bring someone up here? So during the time he flew someone up there, I found out about it. And I admit, I bashed him on Facebook. I put pictures, I put videos of them in our apartment. I did everything. I did everything from the sun up to sundown. I didn't did everything. Because, I was hurt. I was very, very, very livid. I was very, very, very hurt at the time. I was very hurt at the time. So everything, all my emotions, all my feelings coming in at once. And people telling me in my ear, oh, do this, do that. I can only listen to what my heart was saying. My heart was telling me, do everything in your power to hurt this man the way he hurt you. Now, I never believed in getting revenge ever, but at that time when I seen him and the girl in our apartment, it just triggered me. It turned me into I wouldn't say, okay, I am going to say I'm admitting everything in my video right now. It turned me into a cold-hearted person. I didn't care for no man feelings. I didn't care if you wanted to take me out to eat, take me on dates, do this, do that, treat me better than what he ever treated me. I didn't care about none of that. At the time, I just felt so cold-hearted. I'm thinking, oh, okay, we made it to him proposing. We had a child. We made it to this. We made it to that. I feel like every man is going to be the same. That's just how I was feeling at the time. So, with that being said, with everything that was going on, all this commotion, this big commotion, I had to realize in myself, in my heart, it was nobody's fault. But I mean, I don't condone in cheating. I don't condone in cheating, but it was nobody. At the time, we were both arguing. We was arguing back and forth just about, I promise you, it just used to be about small stuff. Literally just small stuff. But the more and more we argued and argued and argued and argued, it got worse and worse. It just got worse, period. I got called someone else's name. Yeah, but I don't want to get into that. I don't want to bash him. I don't want to, because right now we're on good terms. That's just the past. But like I said, I'm making this video for myself. I'm making this video for my daughter. I'm actually off today, so I actually had time to actually stay here and make this video. I wasn't going to be on YouTube anymore ever, but I thought about it. And I really enjoy making videos, so this video is just going to mean a lot to me. I finally got it off my chest. I'm finally telling you what's going on with our YouTube. But with that being said, like I was saying earlier, it's about, one thing I can say, it's about forgiveness. It was a time where I used to, not too long ago actually, I used to call him deadbeat, because I feel like once he ended his bond with our daughter, if that makes sense. He ended his bond with our daughter. He would never call her, he would never text her, and I feel like that was a part because of me and his relationship was interfering with him and his daughter's bond, and that's what made it worse. His family wasn't involved, and my family was just looking at his family and looking at him like, how could you treat this beautiful, precious, this sweet, innocent child the way you're treating her? And at the time, nobody was really trying to hear his side. Like, oh, me and her not talking, we not speaking, my sergeants don't want me talking to her, this and that and the third. I didn't even want to hear that. But at the time, nobody was really thinking about that. He wasn't really thinking about that. Months went past, he didn't talk to our child. He wasn't talking to her. I wasn't talking to him. It was just a lot going on. So today, right now, I'm actually, how can I put this? I'm actually happy because, like I said before, everything happened for a reason. It's good that I feel like it's healthier for my child to be in this predicament now that me and her father are not together anymore. We're not together. When, everything is separate. We're not arguing in front of her. We're not, we're not doing anything. He calls her now. He texts her now. But I just feel like everything happens for a reason. And I made this video for myself and for my daughter. I made this video for closure. And I just want to let the world know, even when you feel like you're at your lowest, it's going to get better. I promise it's going to get better. I felt disgusted. I felt like it was, how can I put this? I felt really, really hurt. I was very, very hurt for a long time, and I had to realize to myself, it's actually men who out here who would cherish me and my child. It's actually men out here who God actually God wanted me to see. Look, you got married early, you you didn't do it the right way, how I wanted you to do it. So I'm going to teach you a lesson. That's exactly how I see it. And with that being said, I've learned my lesson. I realized when me and Dimitri ended, I can't just, tell every dude that's coming my way, you're going to treat me like him, you're going to do me like him, you going and it wasn't like that. It was never like that. The men who always wanted to take me out, do this with me, do that with me, I would always be like, I would always push them away in a way to where, like, I couldn't handle it anymore. I started feeling bad for myself. I started giving up. I would never, ever, ever just genuinely just say, you're giving up. Why are you doing this? But I actually thought to myself, why are you treating these men who actually want to be here for you like that? But at the time, you got to understand, I was very, very hurt. I had to heal. During a healing process, you can't heal and try to love someone at the same time. That's never going to work. You're never going to be able to heal and love someone at the very same time, because that's contracting. That's a very, very, very bad, very, very, very bad combination. I can't love someone and think, you're going to do me just like he did me, because all that's going to do is that just going to push that person away very, very far from you, and then you're missing out on something good. I never wanted my daughter to get close to any man other than her father. I didn't believe in having two men basically stuck with me for the rest of my life. I never believed in that, and it's just crazy how life works out. It's really crazy how life works out, because now, like, I'm happy. I'm honestly happy. Like, everything worked out for the best, really. Honestly, I really am happy. That's why I say, if you're going through something like this, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's not. You have life to live, especially if you have a little one by your side. She's looking up to you, or he's looking up to you, mommy. If you're contracting off a bad vibe or bad energy, and you and your spouse are not, you're not going to work. Move on to bigger and better things. Like, her father moved on, I moved on. Nova's happy, she's healthy, she's growing, she's so beautiful, she's just so precious, and she's extra loved. That's what matters. Like, sometimes moving on from the father or moving on from the spouse could be the best thing that happens to your child, and I'm just gonna honestly say it. But I'm genuinely happy, and I'm happy I made this video, because I finally got everything off my chest. If everyone was wondering what was going on, what was happening, like, I done got so many comments about myself. Like, you're such a bad mom. You won't let him see Nova. You won't let him do this. You won't let him do that. But you had to understand, I wasn't trying. When you hurt, you hurt. You hurt a really hurt pain. You feel like you feel like your child's father is not in your child's life. You're not going to go ahead and up and jump when he wants you to jump. No. It was just months where he wouldn't talk to her, and that all of that energy just built up more and more and more and more. So that's where that comes from. But now everything. I wouldn't say everything is perfect, but me and my child's father, we're working on a co-parenting relationship, and that's the best thing we could have ever done. The best thing we could have ever done. I don't hate anyone. I don't hate him. I don't hate him. I don't know how to put it. I don't feel the need. I don't feel the urge to bash him. You get what I'm saying? I don't feel the urge to lash out onto him, because once you move on from someone, none of those feelings matter. None of them matter. He was a great father. I mean, he was an amazing father. He was a great father. He was there. He was always. She was a daddy's girl. I'm not joking. She was a daddy's girl. But once you move on from someone, the feelings, this is how you know you haven't moved on someone, if you have to instantly, constantly bash them, speak bad on them, just stuff like that, stuff in general, really. But with that being said, I'm happy. I think I'm going to get back to YouTube. I'm not sure yet, but I think I'm going to get back to YouTube because I really, really enjoy making videos. I just really had to get this video. I had to make this video, get it off my heart. I had to make sure y'all understood where I came from. This is my story, and this is honestly just closure for me, really. I just want my daughter to understand that mommy did everything. When I say mommy did everything in her power to make everything work out for her. Period. Mommy did everything for her to make this. Mommy did everything for you to make you have a better life. That's getting my daughter and her brother, trying to get my daughter and her brother together, that situation, and making my child's father family get involved with her. But some stuff you just can't fix. Some stuff you have to overlook it and just be like, hey, throwing in the towel. You can come around when you want to come around, but you're not going to be in and out of my child's life. Stuff like that. But with that being said, thank you for actually taking the time and watching my video and actually understanding where I'm coming from. I really, really appreciate everyone who actually stopped and watched this video. And hopefully I'll make some more videos for you. Thank you. Bye-bye.